Morning, it's Friday the 30th of July 2021. I'm flying from Edinburgh to London, then Miami and then Colombia tomorrow. So I thought I'd do a quick video to see how my Verifly app works getting through the airports with COVID and seeing how complicated it is to fly to the USA at the moment. I am actually a US citizen for anyone who's watching this and wondering how I can transit through America, so hopefully that will be interesting to see how easy that is. So I've just arrived at the airport. It's pretty dead. I suspect there's not too many people inside, but I'm going to go and check my luggage and see what happens. So I'm through security. It was pretty easy. A couple of interesting things though. So I messed about with the Verifly app and I have it all loaded up and has my COVID certificate, test and everything, and then obviously they want to see your paper COVID test, so make sure you've got your paper fit to fly printed out. That was at the BA check-in. Then just as you're dropping your bag off, there's a quick interview by a policewoman, which is a bit odd, asking what the purpose of your flight is and everything. I'm just going on holiday. She wasn't particularly bothered, but I don't really know what that's about. Through security is pretty easy. A couple of stag and hen parties. Airport's pretty dead. You can see this prep behind us is actually shut. Some of the places are open, but about half of them are shut, I think. I'm going to go and get some breakfast. Straight through transfer gate, no security at Heathrow, bit weird. Terminal 5's good and busy. Is there a pandemic on? You wouldn't really know. Anyway, a couple of hours till the Miami flight, get a coffee and sit about, I think, see whether I can use my Verifly here or not. Somehow I doubt it. I think it might be a waste of time. So, halfway to Miami, all good. Verifly was actually useful to get onto the Miami flight. It was easy getting through Heathrow really, so it's all good. Obviously only any good for Americans on this flight, no British passport holders. And it's completely empty. So it's the next day, made it to Miami overnight. Now I'm back in Miami airport to go to Colombia. On the flight they give you a health form for the USA that you have to fill in to say you're healthy, another requirement. But then obviously when I got to Miami nobody checked it. Yesterday to go from the UK to USA, Verifly was fine. Tip for people who got US passports: if you sign up for the US passport mobile app, you get to skip all the queues. I got to the guy and then he didn't look at the app at all, he just checked my passport, but there was only about 2 people in the queue instead of about 500. Today, checking in here, Miami airport to go to Colombia's a zoo, but again I did Verifly again and that's got me through security, and so Verifly seems pretty cool so far. Last challenge is getting into Colombia, but I've done the CheckMig form as part of the Verifly and I have the email confirmation. It'll be interesting to see because I haven't got it printed out. 6 hours and I'll be in Bogota. So it's a few days later, made it okay to Bogota, where the weather's worse than it is in Scotland, but anyway that's a different story. As I said, got through Miami check-in fine on the plane. Big queue in Colombia, so an hour to get through passport, but they looked at my email confirmation of the CheckMig and the passport, not really interested. So it was easy, no health checks or anything getting in. And now I'm here, a bit of a cough from something, so I'll get a COVID test. So to summarize the whole video, it's definitely worth doing Verifly. Saved a hassle in London and in Miami, so I'd definitely look into doing the Verifly. The additional health form on the flight to the US was a bit weird because nobody looked at it, so that was a bit odd. But apart from that, all pretty easy. So Verifly definitely helps check the requirements and make sure it's all pretty smooth. In Edinburgh, I needed a printed vaccine certificate, so you still have to have printouts of the vaccine certificates and do any other forms that anyone throws at you. Verifly is definitely a good thing. Okay, thanks for watching, and probably do another video about Bogota in a week or two. Cheers.